Okay, so what can we do with our fearful, anxious, guilty, and shameful thoughts? More often than not, I notice that these rumination patterns are burning up my chi and wasting a lot of my time, energy, and resources. And I often hear people saying, like, stop ruminating, stay in abundance, think positively. And I agree, we should, because as we increasingly co create our realities consciously with the universe, we ideally want to create realities that are loving, abundant, and expansive, not fearful, contracted, and fragmented. So we know we need to think this way, but how can we functionally make this change, right? So I'm going to share 4 things that I do, or 4 steps that I take to ground myself and manage these thought patterns. Okay, 1, engage in 360-degree diaphragmatic breathing, right? Try to establish a steady rhythm, ideally 4-second inhalation, 4-second exhalation patterns. And after you develop the steady 4-count rhythm, engage any of your 5 senses: taste, touch, smell, sight, or listening. Often what I do is I'll start rubbing my fingers together, or I rub my fingers on my leg to engage in the sense of touch. And then I'll direct my thoughts to the present moment and say in my head, or if you want, you can do it out loud. I am breathing, I am touching and feeling, I am present. And that gets me into the present moment so I can increase my awareness and come out of my head. That like breaks the rumination pattern, at least, right? Another thing I like to do, and this one I actually discovered by accident, like today I figured this out. So write down all of the things that you're fearful and anxious about on a piece of paper inside of a notebook, and a notebook that you specifically designate for this, because you don't want to like use it for other things. So dump it all out on paper, and once you're done, close the notebook, and when you close it, say out loud, thank you for trying to protect me, I appreciate you, you did your job. For the rest of the day, I'm focusing on abundance only. I love you. Have a great day. And the book is closed, and now you've committed to only abundant thoughts, right? Then, like a month later, go back to the notebook and review the things that you're anxious about. Circle the ones that actually came true, and the ones that didn't, cross them out. And I bet you less than 5% of the fearful thoughts actually manifested. I'm gonna share some of mine with you from last month, just so you can like see what I mean. Okay, this is the title: What I am anxious about. My stuff arriving and feeling overwhelmed by how much stuff I have. That was because I moved and I had shipped my stuff down here, and that one did come true. I was overwhelmed, but guess what? I handled it, and my shit is set up now, so not that serious, right? This was picking up a client, and I was feeling, I was worried that I would fail, mess up the designs, or not handle the business correctly. This hasn't happened yet, so we'll see if that comes true or not. Still having to work at my job. Well, guess what? I quit my job, so I don't have to worry about that one anymore. That one didn't come true. So, done. Being judged by the world. That probably does happen every day, but who cares? Like, I reached a new perspective on that one, so cross it out. Social media makes me feel shitty. So, okay, take an action step. Be on social media less frequently, right? Discipline yourself with how long you're on it. This next transition I'm stepping into, I was very anxious about this and fearful, but guess what? I'm like coming out on the other side, so it wasn't that serious. Once you let go, it's not that bad. Not having enough money to support myself, guess what? I have enough money to support myself. I made rent, I made all my bills, I'm able to eat comfortably and maintain my businesses, so not that serious. This one was so good because I was like, I knew this shit was fugazi. Not having enough looks for my fashion show. Boop, I had too many looks for my fashion show, right? Not completing my 3rd postural class. Guess what? I'm almost done with it and I'm about to release it. Never finishing season 6, episode 9. Like, I'm about to finish it, so it's not that serious. Not healing my body enough. Like, I just reached a new level of healing just today, so whatever. You're always going to be healing yourself. Being homeless again. Guess what? I just paid my rent, so I have at least another month that I'm not going to be homeless. Talking too much. Great. I've increased my listening, so it's not that serious. My family hates me. Like, if they hate me, oh well. Like, for real, I love me. So, next. Not having real friends. Honestly, the friends that I have, like, I don't really have a lot of real friends in Miami. I probably have, like, one. But, that being said, like, I do have real friends. They just don't live here. So, I just have to, like, figure out ways to communicate with them and stay in touch with them. Not that serious. Not getting enough models for my fashion show. Guess what? 2 days before my fashion show, I got my models. Not that serious. Struggling with time management. I've been improving this already, so not that serious. Change. But guess what? The change I'm experiencing is helping me. It's making me happier, so not that serious. So it's kind of lit to go back and review it because you're like, okay, not that serious, right? Cool. That's that. It's number 2. Number 3. Come down from your headspace and come into your heart space, right? Focus on things that you love. If you have trouble figuring out what you love, listen to this song. It's called My Favorite Things. You probably know it's done by a million people, but listen to the one by the Lennon sisters. It will help you come up with some ideas. And once you figure out what you like, just pick one of the activities, just one, and engage in it for at least 25 minutes, right? Set a timer, 25 or 30, 40, whatever minutes, but it has to be a minimum of 25 minutes. Listen to the song for a second. Like, it's something about it, like, sonically, it just, like, affects me in a positive way.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs.
So, sorry to, like, fuck up the vibe and shit. I'm back. But real shit, like, you hear how everything on there is, like, they're small things. Just, like, pick one small thing that you like. Go take some fucking pictures. Like, just stop thinking so much. Get out of there, you know? Come into your heart. And then once you're doing things you love, like, start thinking about things that you love and, like, feel the love. Like, you know when you're in love with somebody and you're like, oh, I love him so much. I love her so much. Like, oh, and it's like that feeling and it overtakes you and you're just, like, sprinkling glitter everywhere. That is the feeling I'm talking about. That's abundance. It's like gratitude. It's a feeling. It's not a thought. It's a feeling. You have to come out of mental logic and come into, like, intuitive feeling heart space, okay? And if you really struggle with this, then your emergency step number 4, if you fail at number 3, it's okay to fail because we got number 4. I got you. Put on a song that you love and dance. And you, like, this will literally just help you get out of your head and into your body, because music has a way of removing us from the mental space and putting us into our creative space. And once you start, like, moving the body and stuff, like, your dopamine and serotonin will increase and you'll just be, like, in a whole different vibe. You feel me? So that's what you should do. Or, you know, that's what I do. So see if it works for you. Love you. Bye.